Past Religion, yeah!
Hey everyone, this is Gary from Past Religion. Today I'm going to do a quick review on the RPHA 11 Pro. We're going to start off with what it has. What comes in the box. You get a nice bag. That's one thing I look at. Nicer the bag is, better the product I feel like I'm getting. You're going to get clear screen, dark screen, and a pin lock shield in the inside that's anti-fog. So we're going to start off with lightweight. There's a carbon composite shell. So the RPHA 10 was about 3.5 pounds. This one's about 3.2. So it's going to be lighter. It's going to be easier on your neck. It's just going to feel better. When we're talking about fitting it, the inside has changed ever so slightly. And there's a lot of people saying that it fits different. Feels the same, but fits different. If you wore a medium, go to a large. If you wore a large, go to an extra large. So we're going to go to ventilation. On the RPHA 10, these were not, you couldn't use them. They didn't work. I don't know why, but now these do work. These are an upgrade on ventilation. Your also upgrade on ventilation is exhaust vents. The exhaust vents also work here. They made them, they work. Good job. All right, the only other new vent that I'm aware of is the brow vent. In my opinion, it probably works the least, but it does work. Hot summer day, I don't know yet. It's January. I have been in hot, 80 degrees, and I have been in chilly weather. You can feel it, just not as well. Top vents, they work about the same as the RPHA 10. They do. You can feel come through the top. They're nice. I think during the summer, these are going to be some of the bigger ones because the top of their head is where you actually get hot. Now, talking about the one that works on the inside, you have inside here a switch that makes these work. All right, when these come on, it's probably going to be the most ventilation you've ever had in a helmet, period. It literally feels like I pull chin curtain out, and it feels like I cracked the screen about right there. Going down the road, that's a lot of airflow. One issue I have heard that some people say is from that level to there shuts too easily. Well, there's a thing about that for me. Yes, it may shut easily, but if you're in the city, you have it cracked there, you're going low speeds. Yes, there's going to be plenty of airflow. Low speeds, I don't think it's going to push itself down. I believe between 40 and 50 miles an hour, it is going to shut itself. But that's where the ventilation from the inside really helps. I can feel a complete difference inside with that vent open at about 30 miles an hour. I love it. It's amazing. I can't wait to try it during the summer to see how it really does work. All right, so if you're not familiar with the pin lock shield, basically it's an anti-fog screen. It creates an air pocket in between the shield and the pin lock. It does not fog up. I have purposely heavily breathed inside the helmet just to see if I could get it to fog up. It would not fog. It just doesn't happen. So I'm going to move on back to the inside. From the RPHA 10 to the RPHA 11, these little red tabs are emergency pull tabs. You get in an accident, you don't want to move your head. They can pull them straight out easily, not have to take the helmet directly off your head. No straining, because we do wear, or should wear, a helmet that fits tightly and snug. I wear mine a little bit extra tight, so if I ever go down and they need these, they go in, they pull them out, they work. It also comes with a chin curtain. It comes in the box. It's free with the helmet. Just forgot to mention that earlier. Didn't want to leave that out. Normally there's a coating on them that makes them not smell after a period of time. Well, in this one, they've actually baked in a silver material. I'm not sure of the exact terminology, but it's silver in there. So it's not just gonna rub off. It's not gonna just come out. I was told these are reflective. They kind of look reflective. I don't know on the street that these would be really used, but they're reflective. The graphics on it, when I first seen it online, I was like, okay, I like race replicas, but this is okay. And when I seen it in person, it changed. What you do not see probably in this video or online is there is metallic flake throughout this whole helmet, and it helps it. It is amazing. I love it. I've only had it for 2 weeks. I've put 1,000 miles on it personally. I have tried every vent. I've closed them, opened them, every one of them. You've got 4 vents in the front that you can open up. That's gonna be more than enough that I believe that you're gonna need. But saying that you can get that much ventilation, as quiet as this helmet is, I really do believe it's not gonna get any quieter. Mentioning noise levels. First time I wore this helmet, I got on the interstate doing speeds. I was taking it home, and I'm trying to pay attention to the noise level different from the helmet that I rode up there in and the helmet with this one that I rode back in. So I started covering my hands over all the little areas to see where the noise was coming from. The only real noise that I felt like I could eliminate would be the chin strap. If this is the only issue you have in noise level, it is an amazing noise level helmet. I was crazy to believe that that was the only thing I could find. Basically, I tightened it up. I haven't heard it again. So maybe it's eliminated. I haven't had the issue. Normally, if you know anything about the RPHAs, these do lock. So it will not come up. It just doesn't. All right. With it cracked all the way at the bottom, that's what my normal helmet sounds like. The noise level. You snap it down, there's a seal on this outer edge all the way around that helps your noise level. It did come on the RPHA 10. These are a little bit more beefy. It does take a little bit more pressure to snap in, but all that tells me is that it's a better seal around the shield. So it's going to be ever so slightly as quiet.